All right, monk style surviving, coming at you. June 9th, 2020. And when you live in a rainforest like British Columbia, well, you can't complain about the rain. But things look beautiful out here. Like I said, for those BCers that are forgetting there's salmon berries in season, come out, enjoy it, right? Uh, Check it out. Here's a new system that's living, and that's feeding off the old system, right? Now, the old system that we have seems to be like this right now. Now, for the nostalgic people out there and the artists, that's something to draw from. You know what I mean? The inspiration from, just like when we draw inspiration from previous music scores, where you can compose something else that's new. So, but to break down the system the way it's been broken down, like statues broken down, because we talk about racism, but then we break down other people's stuff, which is also another form of racism. So all I'm saying is, this old system is feeding this new system. It's a symbiotic thing, right? I don't see life or death here. This is just the way it is. Okay? So, and here's my shelter that I built a few weeks ago. I don't know, I didn't know it was like, it's been 3 weeks or so, actually, which is really cool. How you doing again? Nice to have coffee with you all. Oh my goodness. Maybe like that then. Here we go. I figure I'd show my shelter a little bit too, right? Well, yeah, everything's wet and soaking out here. So I figure anyway, like I said, rain or shine, I'm out here. Okay? But I'm always out here to talk about something, of course. So hopefully you have your coffee with you and enjoy coffee with me again. Thank you again for the people that subscribe and keeping watching. Please share my videos, because I'm just trying to get people to get healthier, be more aware to what's really around them. And at the same time, you really have to pay attention to what's happening to the food right now, because there's going to be shortages in the coming months. Okay, because always everyone's on a reactionary type of setting where it's happening at that moment and that's when they react to it, and that's not good. You have to foresee a little bit what might be happening down the pike. Okay, so what I came out to talk about was, we all know the words, spirituality, but this is about the human machinity, if that's even a word these days. Might as well be a word, machinity. Okay, because a human being these days is not turned on until they wake up, they grab a phone and they put their thumbprint, their face print, their whatever print, their voice print, and then they're activated. Okay, and maybe some people, like in Demolition Man, the movie, have even set up where as soon as they wake up, they say, "Wow, you look wonderful today, Bob. I think you're gonna be wonderful to a lot of people." And I think that's pretty cool. If it's gonna say something that's nice, you know what I mean? But that's not what's coming through when we turn the stuff on. It's actually all sorts of weird shit, like separation programs, like people hating each other, the white people being bad people all of a sudden. It's like, what the hell? There's bad people in every race, right? So let's get things right, folks. Not everyone is racist in every race. Okay, there's good people in in every country out there, and every race out there, and every community out there, and just like I said with Lao Tzu, in us, it's all in us actually. It's the choice that we make, I guess. So let's be good to do something good today. Okay, and I guess in the past, in this quarantine, I've seen a lot of people's mental health, because I go all around the country to motivate people, and I see what's stopping them when during in their work. anyway. So I'm really good at identifying where I might be able to zoom in to motivate that particular part. It's a little bit harder this way though, because I'm trying to reach a certain mass out there that's believing more, since I don't have, a million likes like the Kardashian or something like that, right? You know what I mean? But their message is getting through more than mine right now. But I'm gonna stay persistent because that's always been my trait, right? But I'm only trying to get to the people that's trying to look for other things other than Kim Kardashian or whatever those things that stuff is, okay? Because I've never seen one, never will see one, and I will not care. I'll mention the name because I know it's taking up a lot of people's times out there right now. So as soon as we wake up, we're machines because we hold a phone, we go into the computer. As soon as we go to our workplace, we're on top. So all day long, we're attached to these things. We don't, that's like I keep saying on a couple of my videos where people go from one screen to the next and they're waiting to be prompt almost, right? Because they're used to that now, I guess. Because for me, it's the kind of career I guess I took. I have to be self-motivated. I have to go out there and create things out of nothing kind of thing, okay? So you can't create something when you're just sitting down. You got to get up to do something. So, and I'm glad for that, I guess, the career that I took, because it's always got me trying to do something. So, but right now I just, somebody asked me, why are you doing this? I said, well, I just like to make sure that people are staying healthy through this whole time, I think. I want to be able to share maybe some calming words to people while they're about to go crazy. Maybe I can take up 5 minutes of their time when it's those 5 minutes of solitude that actually gave them five extra points for the day. Because the way I used to describe it to people is like this, guys. We wake up with 25 points, plus 25. Some people wake up right away in a bad mood, boom, they're -2 right away. So they're at plus 23 going into the washroom. Some people are -10 already at 15 plus 15 by the time they get out of the washroom because they stubbed their toe going in, they, something else, they got pissed off in there and all these things. They took a phone call, all these things. And it's like -1, -2, minus this. So it's still plus 15, he can still put his clothes on, Then maybe gets downstairs, argues with something, blah, blah, blah. Sees a bill, a couple of bills on the table or something, blah, blah, blah. Another couple of minuses, right? So all these things become minuses, right? But when we get to the workplace, we see somebody that you smile with, you high five them, bam, +2, right? So you do get your positive parts of the day, and it's about all these pluses and minuses. But the more we make the wrong decisions, like a lot of people are doing right now, the more we're adding to our minuses at the end of the day. So that's why a lot of people are so tired by the end of the day, because they're at 0 or -10 or something, right? Some people come back and they're like plus 50 because they did so much good to people out there and they feel so good. And then when they go to bed, they're tired too, but their conscience is clear, I guess, because they did good things, right? They're not gonna, and they know they got more energy the following day. So these are the people that wake up, they bolt up, and they're not bolting up like those salespeople that you see on TV or you're motivated to do, go out and get it, that kind of thing. No, they just get up. They're not in a bad mood, okay? They get up, they're quiet, they go about making their coffee, blah, blah, blah. They're just going about their days kind of thing, right? And then when they go into work, whether you're, the managers or just a worker, blah, 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 you put on that, put on that face that you put on for work, that's what you got to do. Because if we don't do that, then I guess we're doing something else. So that's the one thing that people don't understand. Yeah, we put on masks when we put on the work, but that's the mask we wear for work, right? So let them put it on, okay? Because at least it gets them functioning. So, but to go back to the main topic that I have is, again, the way we've attached ourselves to the machine. I say this because I've conducted a lot of interviews in my life where, from generation to generation, because I've been managing stores since I was 23 years old, and all the way to last year when I was owning my own agency. But the kids today don't know how to spell, and when I said put your signature here, they don't know what a signature is. So it's almost like, can I put my cell phone over that piece of paper? Maybe I'll do it for me. I don't know. Like I had to physically show one guy. Like I said, this is a signature. This actually got your initial and your thing on it. Okay, your last name. So that's, I laugh at it now, but I couldn't laugh at it. I sat there like, do I even hire somebody that doesn't know the signature, right? So, and most people these days, they can't spell the either. So they are saying words they've never spelled, written down fully, and a sad thing. I think because words are beautiful, but I think it's more eloquent when we write it ourselves. That's why the poets would love this right now. What I'm trying to say, because you feel the words when you're writing it. Okay, just like the artist, you feel it when you're mixing colors on the canvas. Okay, you know what's gonna happen. You know it's the beauty of creation that was given to us, by the Almighty. But we're letting machines do that for us right now. So we're the lower AI then, if you want me to put it that way, okay? Because if we're machines, the machine is doing the thinking, the bigger machine is doing the thinking for us, then we're definitely the lower AI right now. And you're saying, okay, well, maybe I'll catch up to it. No, I think it's just, maybe it might be Terminator, or it might have to, take us out. Maybe use as batteries, like in the Matrix as well, because we're good for that. Lots of energy, dumb us down, put too much fluoride. There's nothing left except yes, no, master, right? That's all that's left. Then they could use your energy for all sorts of shit. They're doing it now, but that's why the biggest business in the United States is the jail system, because it's legalized slavery, because they can hire people there for like $2 per hour. How crazy is that? Like, you know what I mean? Jail a lot of people for all sorts of stupid little misdemeanors. Keep them there for other infractions they might fabricate. Whatever it may be. But in the end, it's still a business. You know what I mean? So, it's a crazy world, guys. Make sure that you're not becoming machines. Surround yourself with, this original program that was put down on Earth. We call Earth anyway. Some people start calling it Earth. I want to find out an old name for this place. As you can see, I'm trying to. I am against the old authority as well. Well, the new authority that's coming in as well. But because the authority I'm thinking about is maybe the last 500 years. I'm thinking about maybe what was the name on Earth? Maybe like, let's say 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. Maybe in the Sumerian times, kind of thing, right? So. Just something different, but nothing violent about it, right, guys? Just stretch your mind a little bit, the way you're supposed to be able to, not the machine, okay? So, thank you for enjoying coffee with me and listening. Please enjoy the nature. Hey, Tulkas, I love you, buddy. And shout out to the guys that keep viewing. And hey, Steve, how you doing, buddy? And good catch on that pickerel, by the way. Check it out, guys. It's beautiful. Even the old system can be beautiful if it's used properly. Have a good day.